I heard something. I heard something. Oh. I think I'm seeing something down there. So now we are going to go up and try to do the high ground by foot, because if they rest there, if they use that area quite often, maybe we can find some structures, anything that will lead us to the Bigfoot. It's quiet now, no birds. It's quite strange. Let's go. We are such a noisy bipedal humanoid. Fuck. And guys, I have a lot of experience in the woods, more than 20 years. I do wildlife surveys. I'm an experienced bird watcher, tracker, so I'm not a huntsman, sorry. I'm not into that camp. I prefer to see the animals alive. So, but I have a lot of experience following these animals and following wildlife. And I want to stay silent, but it's so difficult to don't step a branch. So it's amazing how they can do it, and they are so big, so enormous, so heavy, and yet so silent when they want to. That's one of the freakish abilities that I can say that it's almost paranormal. This is a birch with a branch that it's probably getting rotten, and it's bent, probably because of the weight in this area and all the leaves and the branches. But it's still alive because it still has leaves there, so it's like an arch. How these things come to be, I don't know, but there was a tree break up there. I think it could be from the tree, some rotten tree. There are some teats over here, cold teats, a group of them, and calling. Yeah, we're gonna go up. Let's see. It's a teat party. Various species, mainly cold teats, blue teats, you can see them flying around. After breeding they gather in these firecrest also. After breeding they group together a bunch of species and make these teat parties, and they go along the forest foraging, and maybe it's an advantage for predators like sparrowhawks. They can spot a predator and alert the flock. A wren there. Wrens generally are very, very angry with people around their territory. They're small birds like this, but they can be very, very loud and very, very irritated. Trying to... Okay, let's go. I saw some movement. I saw some movement to my right. So it's me that I'm just seeing things, or all these Bigfoot, it's pushing me towards things that I'm not really seeing, just my brain. Yeah, I saw it here, something moving. You see? But if anything was moving here, the quantity of branches and dead branches in the floor and leaves, it would be almost impossible to not make noise. Let's go. Look. There's a branch of that birch that is still has leaves, so it's alive, and the other branch that was rotting fell over. Some animals scrap on this dead wood, and woodpeckers go to the ground and also drill these huge logs of dead wood to find larvae and bugs. Look. It's a trail. It's strange, I don't know what he's been doing these trails, but I don't see any scat. I was hoping to see some teepees inside here, some structures, but doesn't seem to have. Maybe up here there are some big and old. Oh, look, roe deer. They scratch their horns against it and peel out. They peel out the bark from the trees, the small tree stands. You can see it there also. The other ones are okay, you know. You can see it's probably a roe deer. I never seen red deer here. They are quite rare in this part of the country. But the small roe deer, it's very, very common. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's natural. There's another trunk from the birch. It fell over to this side. Trunk, all the branches there. It just fell to my left. You can see a lot of branches from these old woods of birch. They look like aspen, but they are Iberian birch, Betula celtibericus. It's like subspecies from Betula pendula that you can find in Europe. But you can see a lot of branches and logs on the floor, so they do not have a very hard wood, so they can break with storms and contribute to the soil of the forest, increasing organic matter with those dead branches, increasing microbia in the floor, and all the living things that are able to feed on the wood and transform it in soil, good soil. You see, black soil, plenty of organic matter. Another dead trees, those are cedars that I am going to see if they look natural or not. The problem is when these trees fall over, they break near the floor, near the ground. So the root that's inside the earth rottens quicker than the part that is above the ground. So most of times you go and look for a root and you don't see it because it's not there, it's already rotten. But I'm not sure if this is the case. This is only one tree. This cedar, you can see it was divided in two, this one and this one, so it should be only one root. This one is clearly not in their place because it has broken and fallen over. Oh, here it is, the culprit. It has broken from this one, and this one is also, you can see, it's also the other part. So these two are from this stamp that it's still in the ground, and it looks like a structure, but it's completely natural. Yeah, completely natural. It's very strange. The only hypothesis, it's when the oak fell, but I guess it fell over to me. It must have broken the pine, but I don't think it's possible because these black pines, they have very high and very straight stands. They are very hard to break if you hit them with anything. If a tree fall in that direction, it just cuts and breaks the branches, the lateral branches from the trunk. It does not break a trunk in two. And here you have another no, it's a birch, but this one is, it's on the ground. I just caught up these. It's a lizard, it's not a snake. It's Anguis fragilis. I don't know the name in English, I can check for you guys. But it's like a lizard with no legs. And it's very common in places like this one. Very high humidity. We call it in Portugal licranço. And it was just beneath the arch. You know, you can put on the same footage the lizard, the tree break, and the arched birch. Amazing. I'm gonna leave this guy. You wanna see it going? It generally burrows in the moss and in the needles of the pines. Go. See it? Just buried itself underneath the needles. Man, this thing is amazing. I wonder if I can leave something different here and check it later, another time when I come. I was thinking in leaving underneath the portal. I call it a portal thing, yeah, underneath the benched birch. I thought in leaving like an X spot marking the exact door or entrance. Big bone there. See? Enormous bone. Another bone there. That white thing there, it's another bone. That's nice. I'm just looking for straight branches so I can leave an X mark. So as you can see, I'm gonna do straight from the arch. I'm gonna cross like this, marking on the trail, marking an X. Yeah. So let's see if in the next weeks we have some activity here. Whoa, another tree break. This one is enormous. Whoa, you see it? Oh my god, I'm gonna check it. The pine, the end of the pine is here. And nothing. This is very dense canopy. You cannot see anything from anything indicating a storm has passed here. Maybe down there, but not here where the canopy is very, very dense. And for a matter of fact, I don't think wind could have broken this tree. It was bent and broken 4 meters above the ground. 4 meters is like 10 feet, I think. Yeah, in reality this is only one pine. The other pine is fine, with needles at the top and alive. And this, yeah, more bones. Man, this is getting stranger. More bones here. Let me just check around. Why did that pine break? seems to have no logic to be natural. You know, because the canopy is so dense that if a storm came, all the trees are very much safe. This one wasn't. I'm just going to turn the camera and the video off to take some photos, guys. We're gonna leave the area. I have geolocated the place to find it, and from the other spot with a bent birch tree, it's like 30 meters, 40 meters. 50 meters at maximum. So some strange things happening in those woods also, these woods. I must come here later in a few weeks to see if the axe is being moved, if the axe it was added another branch. Sometimes they add a branch, sometimes they take it out, sometimes they rearrange it in another geometric way. So let's see if anything happens.